Hey folks, Mel here, and this video I have got some tips that's going to actually help you to continue to increase your success. And I like to call this bookending my day with positivity or bookending my day with calm. Now that may sound an idea of what I've got going on in this video, but if you stay tuned to the end, I'm going to give you a bonus of something you can do every evening that will help set you up for success for the next day. So stay tuned and watch what we've got in here. What I'm going to be teaching in this video is not something I've always known. In fact, this is something that I've really continued to progress and mold and shape for years. And really the last probably 3 to 4 months, I've really got it clicking to where it's something that I can really enjoy and it works well for me. And I continue to tweak my process. What I'm talking about is what I said before, where you bookend your day with positivity or you bookend your day with calm. That means the beginning of your day and the end of your day ends with something positive or something calming. If you're like a lot of people out there, you may be one of those people where your alarm clock goes off and you hit it and just, okay, I need to snooze. And then you wake up 15, 20 minutes late and then you're rushing to get your shower, get to the office, and you're just frazzled by the time you get there because you're stressed and you're rushed and you're trying to get there. Well, that's probably not the best start to your day. Or you're one of those people where you're sitting here and you're either watching a basketball or football game till late at night, and then you don't really get to sleep well, or you're checking your phone for messages and emails and Slack messages or whatever, and you're responding to them, and then you put your phone down and you try to go to sleep. You're not necessarily going to get the best sleep possible doing that. What I want to do is I want to share with you some of the things that I do that might help you out with your day. Now, if you go out and start listening to all the gurus out there and you get up at 5 a.m. as part of the 5 a.m. club and you work out for 30 to 45 minutes and you spend 30 minutes doing meditation and another 30 minutes doing spiritual meditation, and then you eat breakfast that you've prepared basically from scratch, and then you set out your goals for the day, and then by this time it's 11 o'clock in the morning, your day is shot. So what I want you to do is I want you to find something that's going to work for you. All these little things are going to really be what is relevant to you. And we'll talk about some of these in some upcoming videos. I want to be showing and talking about my 7 areas of success. That's going to be coming up here towards the end of the month, actually beginning of next month. And can't wait to get that out to you guys. But what you will want to do is you'll want to find little things that you can do in the morning that are going to propel different areas of success. Now, for me, here's what I like to do. The first thing I do in the morning is I hug my wife. Hey, that's me. You do your own thing. Then I get up, shower, and then I start doing some spiritual reading and just really ease into my day. I don't jump out of bed, jump in the shower, grab my keys, and out the door. I really like to take it slow and get my day going. This is something I've only been doing for about 3 months. Don't get me wrong, I did the gratitude journals in the morning, and I would do logging in the morning. That just really never clicked with me, but what I'm doing right now is working. So find what works for you. If it's a spiritual thing for you, do that. If it's a physical health type thing where you want to work out in the mornings, do that. I had to start getting up 30 minutes earlier to do it, and it has been completely worth it. Having that 30 extra minutes in the morning to just take a deep breath, do what I want to do, take my time, and I'm not rushing out the door. It is amazing. And I encourage you to do that. Find the things that are going to be most productive and most suited to your success and what you want to get your day started. Now, in the evening, I have a quasi-similar routine. I get ready for bed, I get in the bed, and I have a book that I've been writing in for 5 years. It's a 5-year, 1 question a day for 5 years. It's an awesome thing to do, and it asks you one question like, when was the last time you fell for a practical joke for April Fool's Day? On Valentine's Day, who is your Valentine? For Christmas, what's the best Christmas gift you ever get? Different things like that. And it gives you a minute to think, and then you have this log of like 4 or 5 years. I think it's really cool. I enjoy doing it, but that's one of the things I do before bed. I also have a notebook in my nightstand that occasionally I will take out. I need to be better about it, and write out different things of my day. Hey, this is the things that went well. These are 3 good things. When you start doing that, you're setting your mind up into a better space. I don't check emails before bed. I don't respond to Slack messages. Actually, there's this thing called notifications on your phone. You can turn the notifications off based on time of day. I do not get anything unless it's my daughters, my wife, or certain people in my life. If you call me or text me, I will not hear it or see it until about 5:30 in the morning when I get up. That's a boundary for me. I have done the whole get interrupted in the middle of the night to go work on technical problems because I work in IT. I've done it for almost 30 years. I don't do that anymore. It's not worth it. I have found for my success, I need a good night's sleep. And that's why I don't read emails. I don't check messages, all that kind of stuff. And I certainly don't let my phone go off in the middle of the night. It's just not something I do. It does not help to my personal success. You have to find what works for you. These are the things that work for me. They may not work for you. Figure out what it is that's going to work for you. You may end up working out in the evening right before bed. I don't necessarily like that because anytime I've done any kind of physical activity at night, it doesn't work for me. But if it works for you, great, go for it. Again, it's all about figuring out what works for you. Now, as I promised, I told you I would give you a bonus, and here is the bonus for this video. This is something I learned from a gentleman named Michael Hyatt. He's written a lot of books. He used to be the publisher, or he used to be the CEO of a publishing company, not a publisher. But yeah, this is one of the things he actually talked about doing. And he said, as a CEO, he wasn't working over 50 hours a week. And I'm like, what's your secret? And what he does is he sits down at night and spends about 30 minutes to an hour going through any emails, his calendar for the next day, creating his to-do list, and all of that. He plans that out right after dinner, like 7 o'clock at night, so that when he goes into the next day, he doesn't get to work and have something blowing up, and he's trying to catch up on stuff, and he doesn't know what his calendar's like. I thought that was amazing, and it's something I've been doing for probably about 10 years now. Actually, let me think. 12 to 15 years now. It's very easy, especially on Sunday nights. Sunday nights, I love to sit down, take out my calendar, look at what I have going on that week. I talk with my wife about what she has going on that week. And it is really one of those things that allows me to set myself up for the week so that I can be successful that week. Or in the night, it sets me up for the next day so that when I get to the office, I kind of have a game plan of what needs to happen. Anyway, those are the things that work for me. If you have some ideas, things that work for you, drop them in the comments. I'd love to read them, love to see what you guys are doing and how you're doing these things to help make yourself more successful. As always, if you enjoyed it, hit the like button, subscribe button, just share it with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next video.